you guys for another episode of Dropping Jewels podcast. I appreciate all those who have subscribed, and I encourage those who have not subscribed. On this podcast, we talk about positive, uplifting tips and strategies, anything to create a better version of you. we're this journey called life is challenging in itself. So hopefully through my podcast episodes, through my YouTube channel, it gives you a different insight on how to handle certain situations. It is definitely a great conversation piece as I am on all the listening major platforms as well as on social media. I'm still learning here or there with the Instagram and the Facebook, but I am doing pretty good on YouTube. So hopefully I'm able to reach those who are in need of these jewels that I am dropping. So let's go ahead and dive into our episode. So today's topic is something that we tend to maybe overlook, and it's happiness comes first. And that is the most important thing. So we're going to talk about the secrets of prioritizing your happiness. Now, we all hear about this in regards to prioritizing, right? What's first, second, all those things. But having a positive outcome and having your own happiness is a profound impact on your overall well-being. How about that? See those arguments, those disagreements, those individuals that 9 times 10 probably don't have an impact at all in your life, your children's life, anything that's around you in your personal environment, it can affect your happiness. It's all about you. And nothing's wrong with that because at a certain point you could be selfish and then you could be selfless. But when it comes to happiness, that's a selfish thought process because that's important. How can you be better for someone else around you, let alone yourself, if you're unhappy? So we're going to go ahead and dig right into it. These are secrets in regards to how we live and being able to fulfill it with joy. We're going to explore the ideas that happiness comes first, how we can prioritize our own happiness, and again, learning how to shift the focus and make happiness a non-negotiable part of your daily life. So let's get ready to go ahead and dig deep into it by unlocking more positive, uplifting, and happy you. So we know there are challenges of being happy, right? So those challenges can be very difficult as we sit back and we think about the things that come out of our mouths. We all know that words are a powerful tool, right? It's about the words that you say, the meaning of how you say those words, being able to be involved in the commitment of yourself and your intent and the desire of wanting to be committed and the need of making sure that your priorities are first. The need of making sure that I need to be happy because if I'm not happy, then those around me going to feel that same energy. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Now what, right? A lot of people feel like they're unhappy because there are challenges, right? So they could focus on fear. So often we remain stuck where we are because of fear of change, fear of uncertainty, fear of growth. Another one is I'll be happy when I get this promotion, or if I stay here for 4 years, I'm gonna go ahead and get this promotion instead of you saying, you know what, I'm worth more than just sitting here 4 years. Let me go ahead and expedite this and go ahead and find out what type of resources I need to be able to go ahead and become happy in a place that I'm setting my mind to. Comparison. Man, a lot of people compare. I got this, I got that, I drive this car, I got this house, and then trying to compare it, right? No. Accountability. Believing in happiness can be found outside of ourselves. Like if that person is doing it, then I'm happy for them. But you're not happy for yourself. Expectations. When we go through life, sometimes we think that people are expected to be happy for us just because. No one has any obligation to be happy for you. It's not a need for them because they feel like, there's no impact on my end. So sometimes we go through that mindset of not realizing of what matters, creating those daily stresses and responsibilities on ourselves individually. So the why should we be happy? What is the reason of putting us first, making that priority, putting happiness first in our lives? Why? Well, there's many reasons why. And so we're going to talk about those reasons. First of all, it predicts a positive outcome, right? So in many areas of your life, that's including mental well-being, physical health, overall longevity. Happiness is also leads to a better physical health and helps us live longer. It also improves relationships, infuse creativity, it encourages us to help others. Like when you're in a place, a good mental space, you're happy, you enjoy who you are, what you're about, your energy, your thought process. You can encourage others just by that. Healthier people, happier people become healthy, right? They have healthy marriages, healthy relationships. So I just feel like when you're in a place of that thought process, man, it is so rewarding. So I want to throw out this book. It's on Amazon, but I didn't initially get it from Amazon. I got it from a store and it was very inexpensive. And it's called 365 Ways to Live Happy. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. The author is Mira Lester. When I say the book is affordable, and before I got that book, I like reading the backs of books. And so when I got the book, I was like, okay, this is interesting. And when I looked into it, I kid you not, I must do like, I did about maybe, still was baby steps and I was younger, but I did about 35 of them already without even knowing. When I say simple ways to find joy every day, the things we tend to overlook, the things we tend to not pay attention to or think that, you know, um, I'm going to go through this life just not really embracing happiness, but going through the motions. 365 Ways to Live a Happy Life. You guys look it up on Amazon. It's very affordable. It's probably in your local bookstore, like Barnes and Noble or anything like that. But I promise you, it is a good read. It really helps you, and you may be surprised that you are doing some of those tips and strategies and examples, just like I was, and I had no idea. Living a healthy life, and a happy life, that is the most important thing. And it's important because it gives you strong resilience in face of stress. Like I tell you, when you're in a place of just comfortable with who you are and the decisions that you make. And I'm going to tell you, the decisions that we make may not be something that we agree with, things that we feel like we could have done better, but you minimize stress and you learn how to move around and make things better because you're in a happy space. It also leaves you with a stronger heart and less risk of any health issues. Also, when you get older and just going through life, you may have surgeries, you may get sick, you may have a slight cold, but you have a quicker recovery time when you're happy. And you also have an awesome, strong immune system. So when I say that your words are powerful, if just transforming and putting happiness first in your life is really the most important thing. You could contribute to happiness in your relationships, self care, your mindset. It's very powerful. And as always, I hope this episode really helped you get an insight of where to begin because right now there's so much stuff going on in life that we tend to just kind of put things on the back burner. But happiness is something that is so, so important. And so I hope that listening to this episode, either on the major listening platforms or on YouTube, it'll give you an insight on the importance of happiness and it can lead you to a more fulfilled life. So I encourage those viewers and those listeners, go ahead and comment. Let me know your thoughts on happiness and how it has gotten you through self improvement, making you a better person because it's all about that self improvement and well being. Again, thank you so much. Definitely like, subscribe, hit a notification bell so every time I go ahead and drop one of these jewels of an episode, you'll be the first to get notified. I appreciate those that have subscribed already. I welcome those who want to be a guest. I appreciate those who were former guests on any topics that I have created or content that I have created. So again, I hope this is another uplifting piece for you because it's all about just making sure that you are the best version of you. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.